know I'm about to go in. Told me that I couldn't do it, but I gotta bring it back, so they're really numb with it. Let's go. Tell me where you're from, where you stay. Now I keep it lit from the coast to the bay. Peace on the right.
If you guys are looking to get cheap and instant Madden 18 coins, be sure to head over to muckcoinbank.com and use promo code MAZE at checkout for 10% off. Boys, today we are coming with another Madden 18 tip video, and this video is going to be a defensive tip video. I think it's going to be really helpful because these plays I'm going to show you are a killer blitz that you can use out of many different plays out of the same formation, if that makes sense. Now the screen might look a little different than it normally does. Normally when I do a tip video it's in practice mode, but as many of you guys know, in practice mode sometimes the plays don't always work the same as they do online, and I was never really sure the reason for that. What I realized is when you're in practice mode, you're practicing on simulation mode. So you guys know there's arcade, simulation, and competitive mode. Now online gameplay is in competitive mode, and for some reason they made practice mode simulation mode. So the plays don't always work out the same in practice mode as they do online because it's a different game style. So what I'm doing is I'm in head-to-head against myself here, and it's competitive mode. So the screen's gonna look a little different. It is a little bit of a different format that I normally do, but it is gonna do the same effect in terms of showing you the video and whatnot. But let's get right into it. So there is a play clock in this because it's just a head-to-head game, so I'm gonna show you the play in my defensive audibles. So stick with me here. The play I'm showing you is out of 3-4 odd, which is out of any 3-4 playbook. So about half of all defensive playbooks have this, and it is the 3-4 odd. So technically what it thinks I'm doing right here is replacing my audibles, but really I'm just showing you the playbook because this is the entire playbook that you have right here. So I'm in the 3-4 odd. I'll show you when I actually call the play, but 3-4 odd is what I'm looking at right now. And the plays that I'm looking at, there's pinch buck O, pinch dog 2 press, pinch Mike O, and pinch dog 3. So as you can tell, any of the plays, any of the blitzes that have pinch in it are gonna work exactly the same. The only difference between these plays is the coverage behind it. So pinch dog 2 press is a cover 2 behind it, pinch dog 3 is a cover 3, and then pinch Mike O and pinch buck O are both man blitzes, and they're blitzing the extra linebacker. So all you do here is user that linebacker that's blitzing and don't blitz them. But to start, my favorite is pinch dog 2 press. I actually had one of my subscribers running against me online, and I labbed it up a little bit, and it is a crazy blitz. So pinch dog 2 press is the play we're looking at to start. Okay, so again, like I said, it's the same as your playbook. We're in 3-4 odd. That's exactly what I was just looking at, and you have all the plays right here. And then pinch dog 2 press at the bottom there is the play we're looking at. And then on offense, we're gonna be going against something out of the bunch, just because I think that's probably one of the most effective pass formations this year. So we're gonna be looking at Z spot and go. Okay guys, so I'm actually gonna be on the Broncos right here just because we started on the defensive side of the ball, but basically we're in that same play out of the 3-4. It is the pinch dog 2 press, and as you see, there's a play clock, so I don't really have too much time, but I'm just gonna go over them pretty quick, and then I'll go over them slower in the replay. So basically, base align is what you're gonna wanna do. Shade over the top just to put cloud flats out there with your corners. Then you're going to pinch your linebackers, and then spread your line out and crash them out. And then from there, you're going to hover with your linebacker right here and stay there. And what you're gonna see is that this guy comes looping around. At least one guy will come, if not more. And I'm gonna show you exactly why. I'll run it one more time for you guys just to show you that it works, and then I will show you one more time. So we're on offense. We're gonna call our offensive play stick, and the same pinch dog 2 press here, and then just base align, pinch your linebackers, crash, and spread your D line, and that's what's gonna look like. And then you can shade over the top too. And then what I like to do is actually keep my my user on a blitzing angle right here. And the reason is you're gonna trick the offensive line into thinking you're blitzing, basically by being there and being on a blitzing angle. I'll show you in the replay right now exactly what I'm talking about. Obviously when I'm calling this, I haven't been blocking a running back or an extra tight end or anything, but basically what we're looking at is there's 5 linemen and you're sending 5 rushers. So they should all be picked up in essence, but basically what you're doing is you're tricking the lineman into thinking that your user linebacker right here is also another blitzer. So basically this person right here, this left guard Kelechi Osemele, is gonna think you're blitzing, and he's gonna stay here and block you, and that leaves 2 guys on the outside right here for him. So obviously he can't block both these guys. Then this center right here, sorry if I can get to him, this nose tackle right here, you crashed and spread your D line, so his blitzing angle is right between 61 and 66. So basically they might actually end up double teaming him, which would then in essence leave another double team on 74 if I can get there, then these two guys will be on 74. And because you QB contained, sorry, I don't know if I said that in my adjustments, because you QB contained, the outside linebackers are going to be taking these outside pursuit angles really fast, and a lot of times they're going to loop around and get free. So basically, I'm going to go over the adjustments one more time for you guys. I'll put them on the screen as well. They'll also be in the description if you guys are wanting like a written version of it. So you're going to base a line, shade over the top, pinch your linebackers, spread your linemen, crash them out, then QB contain. And then you're gonna put your user right here, and when I run the play, you see 70 stays right in the middle with you. And then you see on that left side, that outside linebacker is gonna come in untouched. Untouched right there, and then he is going to get the sack on the quarterback. Now also, because it's a cover 2, a lot of times what you're gonna wanna do is put your middle linebacker in a deep blue. Basically, I'll show you how fast you can do those adjustments, and you are done. Literally, it just took under a second. So a lot of times what I do is I'll get that done before I even get in the before they even get to the line, and then from there I can do whatever I want. And as you see, we actually got double edge pressure right there. I'll show it one more time in the replay. So even if you were to block an extra person or ID the mic, you're gonna get some extra pressure. So as you see, when we look at the instant replay, we got both outside linebackers coming completely free. And you know what else happened here? This tight end was supposed to be on a route, and what happened was he got caught up by the blitzer so fast he couldn't even run his route. You see Jared Cook right here is trying to run his route and get free, but he couldn't even get off the line because that blitzer was right there. And we got 2 guys free off the edge. And the reason is, and I tell you again, this is the secret right here. All you gotta do is hover right here, and right off the bat, my linebacker, this is my user I was on. Actually, I accidentally engaged, but as you see, I just got off really quick. But that makes 70 block nobody. You see 66 and 70 are both blocking like nobody. 66 tries to double team, and it almost becomes like a triple team on this D tackle. The D tackle is, it doesn't need 3 people to cover him, and then you got a single on the left, a double on the right, and you have 2 guys free getting the quarterback right behind him. So basically, as long as you have a really good user, this play is gonna be a really, really good. The run D is all right. Sometimes it's really glitchy and you'll get somebody shooting through the gap and you can get some good stops on the run game. But overall, I really like this blitz. All right, now I'm gonna show it to you guys with an extra blocker in there. I'm gonna block the running back and we'll show it to you. So basically, base a line, pinch, spread, crash out, QB contain, and then put your middle linebacker in a deep blue, and you're right there. And then from here, this is my user right here, and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna block the running back. So basically, I have the lineman, or the tight end who's running the route, and all the other guys, sorry, I gotta call the play, we're running out of time here. You see, with the running back block, we still got a guy free off the edge. I'll show you in the replay one more time, just for good measure to show you we got a guy off the edge. All right, so here you see we blocked the running back, and we actually had the tight end on the line, which is what I was trying to say earlier, which actually makes it harder to get pressure in if you have a tight end who's starting on the line right here, just because he kind of disrupts everything and makes it a little bit more difficult. But we blocked the running back, so now we're blocking 6, we're only rushing 5. Running back goes to the middle, and this guy comes right around the edge untouched. You see, they both kind of rushed number 73, the left tackle right here, but he obviously only picked one of them up, and then they tried to switch, but he still ended up coming free. The running back sits in the middle, dumbs out, doesn't block anybody. And you actually, this guy right here got a pretty quick block shed too, because you had a one-on-one on him too, so we got a block shed too. So you see, with the running back block, it still came in. All right, so now you guys, I'm gonna go over how to make this into a whole scheme kind of with just the same adjustments. The play I went over was pinch dog 2 press at the bottom. That is a blitz from the linemen and outside linebackers with a cover 2 behind it. Now we're going to talk about pinch dog 3, which is the exact same thing with the linemen and outside linebackers, but it is a cover 3 behind it instead of a cover 2. So basically, you're going to do the same adjustments, base a line, pinch linebackers, spread and crash line out, and QB contain. And then from here, I would just shade underneath to put hard flats or something like that. Then your user, you're going to put them right up in here. And then when you hike the ball, you see you're gonna get somebody free every single time. It's really simple, but it is the exact same thing. Like I said, if you want it to work a little bit better, I would honestly blitz this guy, and then right as it comes off, engage, and then back off like that. Now I'll show you in the replay that another linebacker did come free, Von Miller off the right side. So I didn't even have to engage that time. 70 didn't even pay me any mind, but 61, Rodney Hudson is one who kind of hesitated, and that allowed Von Miller off this right side to just kind of come loop right in there and sack the quarterback. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is the man blitzes that are exactly the same. Again, this is the same pinch defense. So you're going to base a line, pinch, spread and crash, and QB contain. And then this time you're going to user this blitzing linebacker right here, and it's exactly the same, but instead of a cover 2, instead of a cover 3, it's man coverage right behind it. And from there, you're look at double edge pressure just like that. We had man coverage on the outside. It comes in so fast. And so basically you can essentially run this same blitz out of any of these 3 looks. And the final thing before I go, I want to show you guys is, so if you do it base align, pinch, crash and spread out, QB contain, what you can do if you really want to mess with your opponent, they're going to be expecting this crazy blitz. They might start blocking 6-7 people, and if they are blocking that many people, it will get picked up just if they have more blockers. You can just press R1 and right stick, you can zone all your linebackers, and just like that, you're gonna have hook curls all over the field. Sorry, the play clock ran out, but you're gonna have hook curls all over the field. If you want, you can put them in different kind zones. You can put them in hard flats, you can put them in cloud flats, you can do really whatever you want, and it's gonna totally mess with your opponent. It's like an entire scheme off of this one blitz with adjustments. So again, guys, the adjustments: base align, pinch your linebackers, spread and crash your D line, and then QB contain. And that is the blitz right there. You can make whatever adjustments you want behind it. You can run it out of a cover 3, you can run it out of a cover 2, you can run it out of man coverage. This blitz is amazing. It's just whatever type of pinch blitz you can do, it's gonna work really well. The main key to remember is you want to user that linebacker, and you want to try to engage that guard or whoever you're hovering over as much as possible to distract them before you go user, just so you can let your guys on the edge come free. Now the key to this blitz is a good user. I wouldn't recommend running this that much if you don't have a good user. Only on like specific 3rd down, 4th down scenarios, want to catch your opponent off guard if you don't have the best user. If you have a good user, you can run this pretty much whenever you want, and I guarantee you'll get at least 1 or 2 turnovers a game from this blitz. And finally, something I haven't done in a few videos, I want to give a shout out to these 2 people on the screen from Twitter. If you guys want a shout out, all you gotta do is follow me on Twitter at Mazomatic. It's the same as my YouTube channel. Send me a tweet or something, reply to one of my tweets or anything. I'll go through my notifications and you'll have a chance to be shout out in one of my videos. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.
Now